This is also full comfort zone, I would assume. It's not only... And Tiny isn't that bad into Sniper. Plus, he's going for crash landing, by the way, so not insurmountable, of course, as he's playing mid. Absolutely. So it's on GH and the Ghost to keep the distance, maybe pull the small camp, make sure that the equilibrium is always in their favor.
Homie Missile's gonna fly in and hit him just as this ends, so...
He's dead.
Omar, Shadow Word, and he's gonna die. Kaori getting first blood.
Yeah, Jakiro is a bit on the slower side, for sure. Not as great as Tusk when it comes to rotations, and he's gonna get gone on again. But
boy, can they get the kill on the QBFY? And they will. They'll at least get that. Ghost gets credit for it, and it should be an easy deny on GH, and that's, yeah, easy as it gets for Ghost. And we'll get Jakiro. Another deny, though. So Ghost, even with QBFY on top of him, they've got the Brambles, and he gets a kill out of this. Like, they deny the kill twice.
One fatal bonds. Imagine if Gyro had an ult there. This fight is instantly done.
They get Omar eventually, but Sanctity,
and Sanctity
is...
Oh, no way!
I can't believe it! Oh. But can they get this? Toss, Snowball, Sumail, Ice Path now, Chaotic Offering as well as the Fatal Bonds, but they go to the Aphotic Shield, and that'll save Sumail for the moment. They do end up losing GH, but they're also going to get themselves 100 extra gold on Ghost. Smoke ends up getting broken because he's over here in this little patch in the jungle, but the Balance Strike still connects, and the chase is going to be there. They have called down, but they just don't have the survivability or the damage to deter them much. Borrowed Time committed very early, and QBFY might actually be a second pickoff for them if they can catch up to him. They drop down that obs, they'll chase, they've got a bunch of heroes here, and they'll look for an Ice Path eventually if they need it, but Brambles connect, they won't need the Ice Path, they'll get the kill into QBFY, and Omar gets credit for that. 2 heroes on the side of NAVI. Fair enough. Now he's level 9, and he again just takes another level in Shadow Wave, just refusing to get that Shallow Grave, and an awful projection comes through, but they kill Kaori very quickly, and they're going to bring Shad over. Curse Crown's going to stop him in his tracks, but the Avalanche on the 2. That could be a problem, but the Aphotic Shield onto Sumail, and the Borrowed Time pop by Noob. Shad, he goes in with a Rocket Barrage. He should be able to get the kill here onto Sumail. They'll look over at Noob, who no longer has the Borrowed Time, but he has the Aphotic Shield, so he'll survive for a moment. The toss back. Oh, dunks him onto Omar, and now Noob, he's going to die too. Down goes GH. They'll look for a full team wipe while Ghost stands his ground, but he's going to die. Well, they're going to look over. Chaotic Offering through into the Shadow Realm. Bedlam, the damage on a Sanctity, but Omar eventually dies. They've got the Shallow Grave. They get the kill to Sumail, and they'll lose QBFY and Sanctity with the damage from Ghost. Now they're going to try and get Kaori, who will TP or attempt TP, but no.
Yeah, maybe this is a chance to strike.
Kaori, though, looking to put Fatal Bonds out there if he can position himself correctly. Macropire laid down. Sanctity's already dead. Borrowed Time is popped. Terrorize on a 3. Is the damage there, though? Cool Breath, Snowball pulling in the Dazzle. Walrus Punch comes through. Noob and Omar are dead. Shad's got the damage. The Shallow Grave keeps him alive. The Wukong's hits nothing. Closing in on that Hurricane Pike. Ghost still continuing to farm, but they found him. They're going to jump, and they've got the Snowball. They're looking to get the kill to Ghost, and he'll end up dead. QBFY gets credit for that one. The Terrorize comes through. Omar taking a lot of damage with the Fatal Bonds out. Sumail's going to have to back off of this fight completely, as they'll toss the Warlock into his face. They'll get another kill. 3 heroes dead. Ice Path is irrelevant.
He's connecting. He's trying to.
Yeah, he's not there, though, still. Avalanche was used. Sniper not getting into position yet. And now the blink forward. Shrapnel used. QBFY is going to snowball. GH with the Macropire down. And GH is dead. And a Shallow Grave again. Ghost going to try and stand up to all this, but Naltho projection with the Poison Touch. Hexes Ghost for a moment. Curse Crown toss up. Down goes Ghost. And it's another 2 kills here for the side of Navi.
That's usually the way. Ghost. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. The oohs and ahs of a very dead sniper. They'd have to get in there, and Ghost is TPing back. So the idea is they want to go. Disarm, Shad, Macropire. They found themselves the Nullifier. Cubify is dead early on. Naltho projection at least zoning them out, but Roche sitting low. Sumail onto the trees. Homie missile spots him, and that'll send him away. Another rocket barrage. Noob moving over, and they'll jump in. They go to the Nullifier onto Shad. Black Cannon. Wukong's Noob. It's got borrowed time at any point with the BKB being popped. They go to the call down. It's going to be on the Ghost, who will try to get himself away with the shard. It does land on him and Omar. So they're slowed up for a little while, but Sumail goes into the pit on the edge of the Wukongs. Blink in, Avalanche, BKB, quick fingers from Sumail, and Sanctity, survives with the shallow grave, but Sanctity eventually, he's gonna die. It's the GH, they jump in for more, they get that kill and a boom, they've got themselves the Aegis, and Nigma, they get a really good fight that's gonna end with a +1 on the Kaori.
And what a great execution by them. And just taking the fight in a really good spot.
Sign and NAVI are looking to continue to go. And they've got the Omar! 4-step forward, Curse Crown, Ghost, maybe even looking to go back on it. Sumail's got Wukongs, he's got an Aegis, Boundless Strike goes to the Wukong's command. They've got themselves the Fear, the Terrorize, the Shallow Grave again! Not the projection from the high ground, is it gonna be enough? BKB's been popped by Sanctity, he gets out of the fight. The Kaori Golem is already dead. Snowball to save the Dazzle. Sumail's in with the BKB. Noob also moving forward with borrowed time available to him. He's gonna pop it, they get the kill to Cubify as well as Kaori. They look over at Shad. TP attempt down with BKB, he is gone. Long respawn time on this Roche, by the way, and they're wrapping far out and around. Might be able to catch Omar again, but will it cost them too much to go for it? Omar immediately goes into the Shadow Realm. Curse Crown's gonna pop. That'll lock down Shad. Boundless Strike hits on a Cubify. Blink in, Avalanche, toss, Lotus, tossing back up into the other. Go to the Wukongs, goes in a little bit of trouble with BKB being popped, and goes and uses that shard to jump away, but Omar's already dead, and now he's got to force staff away from this fight. They've got the Aphotic Shield to keep him healthy, but the Boundless Strike, Sumail with the shard, jumps off of the other side. They've got the Upheaval, though, slowing them down. The Avalanche as well as the toss. Lotus Sword, Sumail surviving for a moment, but unable to get away. Noob also moving forward. Sanctity, Shallow Grave, he'll survive. Triple kill for Shad. Can they get anything more as Ghost able to retreat from the fight? GHTP's out, and Omar was back in because he bought back.
Yeah, then these fights, if you're not on high ground somehow, they're just way too difficult to take for Nigma, even with the advantage. And look at that, Roche instantly respawns. Perfect timing for Navi. Keep in mind, I don't know about this.
Nigma Galaxy are on the other side of their base. This is a bit of an issue, and yeah, being able to blink 4 staff and get your Naltho projection in is gonna zone out Ghost for the moment, but the Boundless Strike, and that is leaving Boom finally vulnerable, and they're gonna go for Sanctity with the BKB pop. They took the Aegis out of the hands of this Gyro as well. Shad immediately going to the TP out. Borrowed time's gonna be popped. Assassinate thrown forward, and they will not be able to get more than just 2.
Yeah, I know they weren't exactly in their base, but that push looked so bad for Navi. The Aegis was running out.
Sanctity?
Yeah.
It's been long respawn time previously. Let's see what it is this time. Toss up into the air. Wukongs is out. Cubify in a little bit of trouble with the BKB popped by both him and Sanctity. Naltho projection with a poison touch on a Noob. He'll use that Aphotic Shield, and that Naltho projection now going back. But there's the Terrorize, and Dazzle's in trouble, but Omar's already dead. They get the kill to Boom. They'll look over at Shad with the right clicks coming out from Noob. He popped that borrowed time. The Chaotic Offering comes in. They've got the toss once again on the Sumail. He's low. Boundless Strike not going to get off. They get the kill to Cubify. Sumail's dead. Buyback from 3. Ghost has to get out of here before Golem's running his way.
Run away. The bros are coming.
Monkey King comes over, and he is deep into enemy lines. Blink from Sanctity. Avalanche connects. Sumail going to be caught for a second, but Boundless Strike goes deeper deeper into the base. Chaotic Offering's going to be committed. Now he's got the toss. Sumail's in the back lines. He didn't mean to be here, but now he goes into the Wukong's command, and he is looking to win this fight. But on the other side of the fight, they go to the Terrorize that lands onto Shad. That'll push his gyrocopter away. They get the kill into Sanctity. He's going to be dead for 86 seconds with buyback. Right click's coming out from Ghost from the low ground. They'll take out Cubify. Buybacks from both. Noob going in with the BKB pop by Shad. But you've got Sumail deep in the base. The Nothel projection. Sumail trying to survive, but he'll lose that Aegis. It's just the Aegis. He's got a second life. Noob popped the borrowed time. They've got the toss back onto the Abaddon into the Walrus Punch. Shad inside the base, but the go for Sanctity. He already bought back. Noob is in trouble. He'll end up dead, but Sanctity with no buybacks gone as well. They get the kill to Kaori. He'll drop the Golem in death. It's only just one, so it will just be the singular Golem for now, but the Ice Path lands. There's no BKB available for this Gyro. They got the kill into Omar. They've got the Fatal Bonds down. They get the kill into GH. They look over at Ghost. He's dead. No buybacks on 3 heroes for Nigma Galaxy. Oh, dear.
You have to be very careful with Ghost's positioning.
No buybacks available. They're going to jump in. They'll go for Ghost, and he's dead. That's it.
That's game.
That is game. Noob can't do anything. He'll borrow some time, but this one is over.
This is the closest game that we've had, and such a sad ending if you're a Nigma fan, but if you're Navi, you're very happy with this. Good game regardless, as they call out GGs on both sides. This last fight was, let's say, a little bit forced by Nigma. Just a tiny little bit.
Yeah.
Diving the fountain in general is not the best idea, but to be a white knight here for them, they did. I feel like he's just ever since, for what, like 6-7 months now, ever since he stood in on this tournament in season 2. He was standing in for Tundra, I believe. I'm not sure. Can build diffusal, by the way, as well, if you want to. And you'll have you'll force the Medusa into, I mean, you'll force her into using that Manta.
We'll see what he can do. We'll see what the lead up is. Boom, actually, he's the first blood. Ghost getting that kill. They got to level 2 first, and that was...
He needs to hit back, right? Like, he needs to... the way he wins the lanes is he hits you harder. It's not by sustaining himself. Now.
Yeah, he was taking a lot of damage, and Gorgon's Grasp, but now a little bit of mana back. Dynastic Snake getting him some extra time, and Cubify ends up being the one who dies.
Knows his limits. Top lane, though. Rotation from GH.
Yeah, let's see. They'll get the kill on a Shad, and they'll go for Kaori. Perfect shards. Ooh, Kaori's going to die here, too, and it's 4-0 in favor of Nigma. Gotta see, Sumail is level 6, and it's an amplified damage. Drawing Sumail in, but there's the Sleight of Fist. They've got the Swarm, but the Snowball
Calling.
Sanctity, he's dead. Yeah. And the Calling's there.
Omar.
Look at Omar, and Blood Grenade calling down. They can't Shikuchi, and they can't get that kill, and now they've got the shards blocking, and Shad goes out of the Dragon Tail. The Swarm's gonna be thrown on a Noob as well as GH. The damage will be done here on a GH, but a Snowball and a Cubify. They'll bring over Sanctity. Sumail comes in. They get the kill on Cubify. They end up losing GH. Sanctity is here with that shield rune. But how far forward are you willing to chase? And eventually he bails. Exactly. Snowball. Shad in trouble. Oh boy, he's going to die. And that is now him dying more times than he did last game, and they also get a +1 on Cubify, who came back.
Look at this.
Don't want to be giving that away, and now Ball Lightning, Gorgon's Grasp. They've got the Calling. Shad's in trouble. Might drop and will drop for a 3rd time.
It was a really cool play to smoke under the rune bait that we were in. They are going on Bristle.
Try to get this kill into the Bristleback. Maybe they can get it. The Snowball save. Supernova. Noob's dead. That's a good amount of gold for Sanctity, but can they get anything more? Not particularly at the moment. And there's the dead shot. Will it cost Navi anything? Morris Punch. Kaori. Sunray getting away for now. He's got this Pavis. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. Ghost. outworking with the most mana, but does have 17 wand charges. Ball lightning into the vortex. They've got the calling. They go to the Rod of Atos. They should be able to get the kill in their Sanctity, but the Sunder save isn't enough just yet. But the Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains the Remnant all the way back, but all the shards from GH.
Too much. Maybe.
Ball lightning and back to the vortex. Rod of Atos and the Walrus Punch. They get the kill in a Q5. As they'll try to go and get the kill on a Shad now, but the Supernova, the buyback comes out from this Weaver. He's silenced up once again. Noob was low, so is Shad. Sanctity moving forward, but they're just not getting anything away from Ghost, and Sanctity forced to run away, but the Rod of Atos carries all the way over to where he remnants in, and the chase is on. Dragon Tail, Lotus Orb, not going to matter just yet. Ghost, though, pops the Manta. Maybe they get this, but the Mystic Snake returns. They go to the Snowball. It's going to be on this Phoenix. They've got the Walrus Punch as well as the Calling. They get the kill on the Shad. They'll take it the Dragon Knight. Sleight of Fist again. And just not enough damage to get the kill on the Ghost. Cubify trying to walk in there. That's not advised at all. All that just to get GH.
We were talking, by the way, as well about the Diffusals or Navi and who can buy them against Medusa. Well, Diffusal. Is purchased on the Ghost. Yeah.
Jesus. He's the one getting it instead. Time lapse, ball lightning, and a kill there on a Cubify. Blink Dragon Tail. Shad trying. They go to the Orchid. This Stone Gaze, though. Shad Vortex even closer, and he's not looking healthy. The Sunray not going to matter. Supernova used. This is going to pop. GH will end up dead, but
Aegis can be picked up by Sumail as well, but I think it's better on Medusa now. Anyway, he's way too big on Ghost. Mid lane, Sanctity.
Silence, Snowball coming in, easy kill. Sumail on a mega kill streak.
You get that, and suddenly Sumail isn't threatened by everything terribly invested in. And that was the Orchid, right? Like, he got the Orchid and suddenly, alright, my item, I guess, is useless. Sanctity.
Yeah, again, Snowball connects. He's dead again. How long do you stay in a game like this? Starting to look towards that high ground.
Yeah, Ghost only on half mana, but Clarity is running.
Oh,
and
God, Sanctity's dead again. They'll try to go Shad. This feels like a last-ditch effort. Cubify is gone. Down goes Shad. 3 heroes dead. Stone Gaze was used. Supernova also came through. And this is looking pretty over. I mean, Kaori's getting chased inside the base. Ghost will allow his Aegis to be used. I say allow. Feels that way. Sunder comes through. Boom's dead. 4 heroes now gone. Not the observers as specifically are observers. I mean, when you're observing the game from a lobby point of view, the timer is on. Ball lightning into the vortex. Shad in some trouble. Sumail. Ball lightning all the way up there to get this kill on the Shad. They even commit the Stone Gaze.
There's no Dragon Knight for 4T.
Yeah. This is a team that also knows what they're doing going up on the high ground for the most part. They don't have Stone Gaze. That's the one thing that makes me nervous, but there's no DK, and you can see when there's no DK and there's no control, there's no Dragon Tail, they don't really care all too much. They're going to pop this egg. Yes, they will. Kaori's gone. Boom is dead. Down goes Cubify, and GG is called. We're going to a game 3 for the first time on our B stream. I don't know about Trent and Lyrical, but for us, it's the first time.
For us, it's the first time, exactly. So, what are the scores? 10-0-14 Storm, 7-0-13 Medusa. This was kind of an outdraft. They definitely played the lanes very nicely, but when I look at the draft from Navi, even though I have to admit I liked the draft from Navi in game number 1, I think it was easier to play. I think this second game had a much easier draft for Nigma.
If any.
I think 1, and it has 0% win rate.
Uncontested, it says.
OG played it.
Oh, it says uncontested on my screen.
Your screen is not working well. It's still good, though. I agree.
The
GH protecting this bounty rune. Omar off to the side. Shikuchi. And a blood grenade. Boom now. He's got to be pretty careful as he's eating some of this damage. They might be able to get this kill, but the blood grenade and the fire spirits, and they'll burn him out. They'll get the first kill on to Boom. You don't think there's like a level 2 or a level 3 point where it gets a little bit easier?
I may be a bit easier, but it's not a winning lane, basically. And Omar, he's already dead.
We'll get a courier for his troubles, but yeah, one bit of lockdown right there. Doesn't really quite make sense, but a bit questionable. Icarus dive into the calling. Boom low again, stifling dagger, blood grenade out, but they'll get the kill. It's on to Boom, and Ghost gets one. There will be seemingly no return from Cubify. And that's correct. I mean, Ghost, again, getting the benefits of a couple of kills. As now they'll go for the Death Prophet. They've got the Dispose and the damage to get this kill. I mean, Noob's only level 4 coming over that way. That control that can really make it so you get these kills.
Yep.
And top lane again. Cubify and Ghost is in. He's got another kill. I mean, Nigma, they're already up 1,000 net worth. This is looking good again for them. Holding them back at all. And that's a little bit worrisome when you're giving a PA a good start like that.
They found Sumail, but what can they do here, actually? They have a haste.
They'll try to go. They've got the silence. Omar's here. The dead shot connects, and Sumail's going to die under the tower. Right. Sumail coming over. And Fissure. Cubify here, but Sumail just going to...
Everyone's coming.
Yeah, everybody's kind of making their way over. They'll go to the calling. They get the kill on a GH. Is PA going to commit to anybody or be committed on? They had the Nightmare there. They go to the call down. They've got the Unleash. They take out Shad. Cubify goes down now to Ghost. But there are a bit of stacks on the Ghost, and he needs to be careful. But there's the Fissure.
Oh, the
Again
Fissure.
with the Unleash. Boom. Going to be crit down by Ghost. The rebound out of the Roche pit. Kaori disposed and killed. Oh, my. And it turned into a lot more that ends up really being detrimental here. And Ghost, the immediate TP attempt, but
Atos.
Sanctity has a rod of Atos, and Ghost, he outplayed himself.
Pretty much. Yeah, they do manage to take down Kaori on mid lane, but this was
It cost
a
them that
great kill. Great kill for Navi to get the PA.
But
Yep.
similar to what we saw when the Venom was in that game, you need to shut it down. They'll go and they'll try to get the Death Prophet. Unleash Sumail getting the kill using Echo Slam in that one. My question is, do they want to try and wait out this Exo and go in? Sumail's sticking around bottom.
Yeah, they want
He
to
doesn't
go
have
the
Echo
gyro.
for 25 though.
Does it matter?
No, it's not looking like it's going to matter in terms of just going for one. Call down connects. Dead shots there. Sumail has Echo in 13 seconds.
Starting
Too
to
easy.
resemble League of Legends and becoming too easy, yeah.
Well, they'll go with the calling. They've got the fear with the dead shot. Silence still. Supernova even committed to this. But there's Blink Echo available, and they'll use it. They'll get the kill on a Sanctity. Take him out very quickly.
But he still gets a very good kill. He's moving towards his Aghanims. I suppose after the Axe, BKB will be the item of choice. We won't have those problems any longer.
By the way, Ghost going Mantis style. Kaori. He is pretty dead. Using the Fiend script there, and they do eventually get Noob, so it's worth it in the end. Being said, calling, Rod of Atos, dead shot, back into the center of the calling, into a Fiend's grip, Rocket Barrage, Sunray not going to be there in time. But Kaori's dead to Ghost, and now they go to the Exorcism. The damage on a GH. He never gets that Supernova off. They've got the Rod of Atos. It's on a Ghost who's hit with a dead shot. He needs to find a way out of the fight. But for now,
Sumail.
he's in trouble. Sumail, can he find the opportunity? Ooh, Echo, all right. It got shed. I mean, that is something, but the dead shot lands, and they're going to lose Ghost if he's not too careful. Oh, they lose the PA, and how much more can this Earthshaker give? The Exo is doing a lot. They're trying to get the Spirit Vessel on a Sanctity and maybe get a kill here, but slowed up is Sumail. They've got another Rod of Atos, and with the Viscous Nasal Goo, they got themselves a fourth. They might even get a fifth. Omar time-lapse, but Nightmared up, the Sentry down. The Viscous Nasal Goo continues to stack, and so do the Quills. They'll take out Omar. It's a full team wipe with a dead shot, then flying out to GH while Cubify dies. If that's what they elect to do, Rochelo and Aegis. Do they want to go still? They all look to TP out. But Cubify, Ghost, pierce the Veil, and the Fissure will block him up. Icarus dive over, Stifling Dagger, and eventually Cubify dies to GH. It's a cool chest. Honestly, I would love to have that. Fiend's Grip, though. Holding him down. And Noob rebounding, unleashing. Can he get a kill here? He can. He gets at least one. Now he's going to fight Boom. He's got the BKB. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sanctity's also dead to Ghost. 2v1, and you lose both of them. And that will get a hit, and they won't be able to kill this Muerta just yet, but another homing missile. Disarm. That's from the Bristleback. Rocket Barrage. This PA doesn't have an Aegis, but does have a Satanic. Another Rod of Atos. Grip Swarm. Icarus dive. Supernova. Now they'll look for the Unleash. They've got the Fan of Knives. They've broken the Gyro. They get the kill. Deadshot's not going to matter. And now the attention was on Sumail for a moment, but Boom can't do the damage.
Yeah, you think you're worried about...
Fissure hit.
Oh, Boom.
Another disarm, but he doesn't care. Meanwhile, the fight is on the Fiend's Grip, onto the Weaver, who has time-lapse. You better hope this lasts the entire time. But they TP over to the outpost that they've taken over.
Yep. It's just that the way they're playing is they're not backing out to farm.
They had obs on this, but this is dangerous. The calling actually slowing them down from going after Omar, but he's got the Lotus Orb, and now they're going to go. Rod of Atos gets reflected. They go to the Spirit Vessel. It's on a Sanctity. They've got the Fan of Knives. They get the kill to the Death Prophet. Now they'll look over at this Bristleback. Down goes Boom. They'll find Kaori. Nowhere for him to hide, and they will get themselves a third. All have buyback, and they're probably going to be forced to use it. Gem's also on the deck. And nobody fighting just yet. We're getting there.
When it hits that, Rush will respawn. Can you believe it?
Oh, we're gonna... Oh, Echo! They're gonna go! They're gonna try and kill Shad. They may not even need it. They may not even need this Aegis. They'll look over. They'll try to get a kill on a Boom. Nightmare to try and save him, but the damage coming out from Noob is just too much for him to handle. They both don't have buyback. The Lotus Orb is going to reflect this Rod of Atos back over to this Muerta. Cubify is in a lot of trouble and dead on his screen already, honestly. He'll end up dead. Another Lotus. Buyback coming out from Cubify. Supernova right clicks from Ghost, and they rip up this Sanctity Death Prophet. GG is called, and Nigma Galaxy will send Navi to the O2 realm, and they'll move on to the 1-1 era. Oh, and Roche is back. Wow.
So we watched some really good Dota, and we also did not learn how to read that clock, I guess, still.
No.
But we know when it respawns, at least. Well-deserved victory by Nigma. Like game 2 and 3, they just played on a different level. Game number 1 was very competitive.
And you can see on your screen Ghost ending with 28,000 net worth. Sumail up there at 25,000 as well. I mean, this is just complete outfarm and domination over for the side of Nigma Galaxy over Navi.